So, hi. I've done two other recording videos between the stream I did earlier and now, and I'm literally on the last step of painting the shed. I'm going to flip this camera around and grab the portable light. So, yes, as you can see, I'm halfway through that. I figured I'll just grab the stream for a moment. You can see where there's water-resistant paint. So that was, if I said that was the olive, I'll say not olive green. That's like a pale green, which I got on the walls of the fence itself. Okay, he says trying to angle this shed round, this light round. So I did do it with that. I got the door done, and I got that bit of it done, and likewise I got the inside done as well. Obviously got all the lights in. Yeah, you can see obviously where, just by there, he says pointing. He says, I wonder, just by there, where it's not a perfect seam, but as far as I'm concerned, the west wall is now done. It's done. Yeah, mess. But west wall's done, so obviously I'll get to move that out at some point. Put also the old gerbil chest of drawers, or in German, the Remauscommode, in this territory here, so I have much more better storage capacity than this monstrosity here that was left behind by the previous owner. And then I can then stack this to make a shelf to go to that side, and obviously I know where the studs are in this. You can see where I've got screws here, so I know where the wall partition bits are. Okay, so I can put brackets on this to help support a shelf, goes from far to doorway, and perhaps even put more brackets and such on the actual wall there. In the new year, I'll look to put a window here, which I've said in the past, I've always wondered why, when they made the shed, they put the window facing into next door neighbour's garden. I suspect the hedge was lower then, but it does boggle the mind why they had erected a shed and that construction there. So this is the last stage as far as I'm concerned. I was going to share with you, kids and kittens, the painting process. Oh, he says that and then realises it's down there and he to do that. Yeah, sort of. In essence, it's a case of painting shed, and then I'm done for the day. But yes, so suffice to say, I've got light here, light there, plus the actual bloom from this. And one thing I've often found with regards to working outdoors, keep it Irish. Added bonus of having a recycle bin outside, you can use a recycle bin. But I carry on. As you can see from this, though, this is not drying nicely. Hence it's making like the smeary marks we're seeing here. Oh, there's somebody at the door. Be right back in a moment, kids. Hello? Just with the sign on the door, we don't tend to sort of knock people with the sign on the door. Yeah. Alright. I've got things about the turbo tracking now. Cheers, guys, much appreciated. Look at that, kids and kittens. That was the nice people at Amazon. This is all the plastering supplies I've requested so I can fix up the guest bedroom, which was the other thing I was hoping to do today, and obviously then do the shed tomorrow. Instead of just do it the other way around. I'm going to do the guest bedroom tomorrow and finish the shed today, hopefully. Success. mean, that'll be up to anyway. He says pat himself down to find his... I have no idea what time it is. Hey Siri. Nope, Siri's not in range. Because obviously, because I'm streaming on this, Siri does not activate for anything. Funny that. Though I have found Siri is less reliable on the iOS 14 compared to earlier generations on the iOS 12 and iOS 13, in my professional opinion. I have no idea how this is going to look. What I should be doing right now is playing Cyberpunk, but for reasons the game does not want to sodding play on my LAN box. So, nothing I can do about that. So, I might have to see about specifically making sure it works on the editing rig. But I know the editing rig is even older hardware than the LAN box. So, not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet. It was reassuring, but obviously when it came to the internet, I put a video up earlier today on the 11th. I went up for midnight, but suffice to say, it's almost up to 1,000 views in the space of 24 hours. I've not had a video perform that well in a long while. But suffice to say, it's everyone's come together and said, oh, this isn't working, this isn't working, this isn't working with regards to Cyberpunk or getting Cyberpunk to run. So it's reassuring that there's people with better computers than I have having the same problems that I was getting. So I thought it was just the LAN boxes meeting the minimum specifications, and that's what I was falling folly of. But the very fact I'm getting other people who said no, they're getting the same problems and they've got a better spec computer, this is reassuring. Suffice to say, obviously, all the things I've got in the settings feature is roughly where I'm up to. So I've got in the description file for the video in question is everything I've done thus far to get it to work. And I need to move that light closer, I think. So, spins around like a helicopter when he poos. Can I take that away? Does that alter the lighting? Yeah, it does alter the lighting metric a whole heap load, that. Okay, so, move that closer. That help things. Really, I need this over here. I'm sure it's not even 4 o'clock yet. Put it back in there. Oh god, that's bright. Remember kids, never stare at bright lights. And you are dead. I'm referring to this bad boy here. You see how much light he's providing. Well, none now. Put it on the worktop to get charged with solar energy. But we're on the last leg now as far as I'm concerned. Good old Roncil, you can use it on damaged wood. Other brands are available, I do appreciate. Here. Oh, just gotta grab that there. And on the last select panel now. Unfortunately, it's like where all the dirt is as well, mate. So. I was going to get an extra thick layer as far as I'm concerned. And an extra coat tomorrow as far as I'm concerned as well. There we are. grab the wall as I come out. I think we're done. Yes, I'm just trying to smooth out the paint so it looks like it's going with the grain. Yeah, that still needs a second coat. There's no worries about that. It's like one of those weird Reddit videos where there's something's happening live but you can't actually see what's actually happening. So, I'm not short of breath because I'm horribly unfit because of COVID. Well, because of all the restrictions with COVID, not because of COVID itself. Painted there. I'm going to retrieve this lamp while I'm at this. Okay, so I don't need the actual torchlight bit itself, right? Lamp there. That's not bad actually. Though. I'll check that in daylight. Obviously, make sure I don't trip over anything else along the way. That needs that definitely needs a second coat there, categorically. And I'm going to flip this around so I can use front camera for better quality. So there's the. There's no best way to put this light, I think. So obviously there's the side of the shed. That's the east wall. Here's one half of the south wall that was actually made into a door by the last owner. So you can just see wee brackets by there where they've modified it into being a door. You can see where the same for the ow, he says hitting his head there. You can see where it was a bracket there. They've modified it here. Actually, yeah, you can see where they took the bolt out. Genius. And I'm just happy that the west wall's now done as far as I can tell. Let's practically tidy some of that crap away. And I know I've made a mess of some really nice trowel and hatchety thing itself there. And I got that painted as well. Yes, that's still wet, so I'll let that dry out overnight, I think. I'll still probably focus. That's better. So yeah, I've got that painted. So I'll definitely need to give us a second coat, I think. Ugh. But hey, that's the worst of it done now. So I'm Dougan. Thanks for watching while I get to doing work in the garden. It's probably about 4 o'clock-ish now. Actually, what time did I take it to anyway? 4:30. I stand corrected. It is 4:30. So I'm going to see if I can push that 2 at least, so at least it does lock overnight. But thanks for watching. Ciao.